Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Farscape. This is season 3, episode 20, and this is part 1 of Into the Lion's Den. Now, I panic when Farscape do 2-parters because most of the time it means that really bad things are starting to happen or going to happen or will happen, and we'll get separated and someone will go somewhere on Talon, someone will go somewhere on Moya. But we saw with Talon that he's basically had his entire personality replaced because he was becoming far too dangerous for anybody to cope with, and he even went to the extent of firing upon Moya, which was heartbreaking to see that she had to basically stand there and basically accept that they had to do what they had to do with him. So it's going to be interesting to see what he's like when he kind of starts waking back up and we see this new personality that he may have, and how's that going to affect Chris, because he had a relationship with old Talon, but he was very for changing Talon's personality because of that danger element with him. He is part Peacekeeper. That is the danger. Really looking forward to watching this because we've kind of seen the tensions now between John and Aaron, because we know what's going on, and it's going to take a while, I think, for Aaron to come to terms with what happened to the John that was on Talon. I'm just going to get straight on into this. Let's go. Oh, shit. It's so Star Wars. Oh god, Chris being here as well though.
Let's test the jewelry.
All right.
Oh.
Just checking.
Alright, Joe.
Treating you all right?
So far, food could be better. John Crichton, at last. The rift between us is finally bridged.
I don't trust this at all. I'm
Not
so
as
scared.
ludicrous as your previous accommodations. Still, considering the fact you should be in our brig, I suppose you can't complain.
What's he looking for?
Don't bother searching for surveillance. You're not that important.
Lieutenant Brecker, I predicted your rise in this organization. I stand by that prediction. You are a consummate peacekeeper.
I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think he thinks it's a good thing either.
This is too weird being here. How long were you a prisoner?
8 cycles.
And you were born here, grew up within these walls. It must have been awful. Yeah! Oh, it's just chance. I'll get it back.
It was all she knew.
No, it wasn't awful.
You doing all right, big guy?
Oh, he's getting his...
Well enough.
He's... Oh.
Only just taking slightly longer than I expected.
My apologies. These rings weren't designed to be removed. The bone will knit shortly, however, and the blood is running clear. You're safe from infection in here.
These
Relax there for a few
pajamas are
hours.
interesting, aren't they?
The grotto mist will help you heal.
Oh my word.
Chris says that the mist interferes with their surveillance equipment.
Well, you should know it was his boat. How you holding up?
Well, I wish I was elsewhere.
Yeah.
Have you decided on a plan?
Plan A was to wipe all their data, send them back to square one. That would work if I could find the erase button.
Oh.
Plan B,
Is to help.
steer them in the wrong direction, except I don't know which way that is. I'm starting to look at plan C.
Which is?
Run.
Forget the whole thing and run like hell before they kill us.
Are you serious about that one?
No. Just tell the others not to get comfortable.
Trust me, they won't. We're gonna die here.
Perhaps.
What do you mean? In this room or in a command carrier?
Luxon!
Peacekeeper.
Get up.
Oh, Pharrell.
The actual hell is he wearing? Oh my god! It was a setup. This was a setup.
Oh dear.
We were assured safe passage.
But John Cardago, I do apologize, but this will not happen again. I'm taking Jewel, Jenna, and Rigel back to Moya.
Unnecessary.
The fewer of us on board, the less likely one of your people is to get hurt.
Yeah.
It's magnificent.
Braga, stand down. He's harmless. His weapons have been deactivated.
And I'm to take your word for it.
Yes.
Take my word, Lieutenant. That ship's biologics are on minimal auto-support. All its other systems are dead.
Get aboard, Helen, and see for yourself.
Scorpio thinks that Scarabs are public enemy number one. They want to wipe out all the lesser species. Is that true?
It's what we were taught.
Right. And what if the Peacekeepers never develop wormhole tech? What if that's the only way to keep the Scarabs at bay?
We'll then have to find another way to repel the Scarans, but that's not your problem. You should be focusing on what you came here to do.
Yeah, I know. It's just going so damn slow. The stuff in my head. You know what? I could be here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's best if you don't stay.
Oh.
All systems report normal function.
No.
Something happened.
You were screaming. I had a vision. You were screaming.
But there's nothing wrong. Ships approaching. Peacekeeper ships.
A Marauder and 2 Prowlers
Oh,
approaching
no.
fast.
Another retrieval squad? Drilling Scorpius.
Starburst style pilot.
Yes.
There's the screams.
Do you regret leaving the Peacekeepers?
Sometimes.
But then I think he likes the
regret
freedom.
Most of is that I didn't try to take you with me.
That's all right, but there is another way to go.
Crichton. They've captured Moya.
This gimmick project is under my authority.
Your authority is not absolute.
She's not a fan of clothes, is she?
Cortosco, Special Luxon Ambassador.
The Luxons have signed a defense agreement with the Peacekeepers. I have been sent to promote other such alliances.
Oh.
But half the planets I visit fear Peacekeepers.
The other half laugh at us for our simple inability to capture a handful of escaped prisoners. We're uniting as much of the uncharted territories as possible to improve our bargaining position with the Scarans.
The Council intends to negotiate.
Shit.
A truce is being explored.
Moya and your friends are unharmed.
Well, we'd like to see them. You can't. I've taken them into custody.
Have we met?
Commandant Milon Grazer. And you must be the infamous John Crichton.
Mm-hmm.
Infamous. 2 points, Commandant. 1. Your boy here has made a lot of promises which you should keep because 2. Till my friends are threatened, I am infamous for making really stupid moves, yes?
Yes.
We were attacked.
Yes.
Immobilizer pulse.
I know, pilot. It's all right.
Moya won't accept a control collar. Rather be dead.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a control collar. Tell him.
The Crichton is correct. Your capture was an error. This situation will not occur again.
I hate it when he gets
Pilot.
worried.
Tell Moya I'm gonna hold him to it.
Thank you, Commander.
The knowledge the ancients put in my head is starting to do its job. I can see which path will work and which one's a dead end.
So you will be able to steer Scorpius onto the wrong path?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can screw up his research for years to come.
It's a lot of air and leg.
About that.
Because I'm not 100% sure it's the right thing to do.
The other John gave up his life to stop the Scarans from getting this information.
I know, but it's my shift now.
Oh, John.
He didn't know what we know. He didn't get Scorpy's backstory. He didn't see Scorpy put his ass on the line for us.
No.
So what? And now you're actually considering helping Scorpius?
It's just not clear what my next move is.
Commandant Grazer will return very soon.
Work it out, Scorp. They're after me to get at you.
Realize that the situation has now changed. Our fates are now well and truly linked.
We have been over this. I am still trying to assimilate all the data your people collected.
Grazer's arrival drastically changes our timetable.
It is Einstein's timetable. God, it's God's timetable, Scorp. Picture and I'm doing my bit.
I suspect you're stalling, either through ignorance or by design. I hoped you'd see reason.
No, he's just trying to steer them on the wrong path.
I see. huh? I'm here on a big, stinking command carrier. Dick Tracy's freaking neural bracelet linking me to Bram Stoker's nightmare. What more do you want?
What? What? Oh my god.
You stole that from my memory.
Oh my god. Oh.
Get the hell off of me, you freak! Even without wormholes, Earth is reachable.
Yes.
At top speed, just over 60 cycles.
Oh my god.
You give me what I want, and I swear
He'll destroy
I
Earth.
will keep you alive, so that you can witness your homeworld's destruction.
Crazy. Like, so this episode was mental. Us then going into this command carrier where Scorpius is, and we've got this truce because we saw the whole bracelet thing last episode, and Scorpius wearing one, John wearing one, so we can somehow work together for the wormhole technology to be used. But John, because he's now got this access to the different ways the ancients said the data could be used for good or bad, right or wrong, trying to steer Scorpius and his aides in the wrong direction and put them on the wrong path to steer them away from actually getting the correct way of creating wormholes. And I really like his assistant. I think he's a really cool guy. But then we've got the other side of things where Scorpius he's just too quiet for me, and when he's quiet I worry. And then we've got Chris, who's trying to deal with things with Talon, and then we've got this woman who he's had a relationship with in the past who is double crossing him. But I think Chris might know that she's double crossing him, and I think that's maybe why he chose her, because he thinks that maybe, you know, he can work with her because she probably is the best, but at the same time watch her as well and see how she is toward him. I think Chris has got ulterior motives here. Seeing how the peacekeepers treat the guys is interesting, because obviously they're saying traitor and things to Aaron and Chris, and then deserter, and Aaron's friend not wanting to like be her friend for a while but then actually listening to her later on. Such an interesting show this. It just, every time I watch it I'm just kind of sucked into the world so much more. Seeing Pilot in jeopardy every time just breaks me. Moya like being safe is like one of the things that I want more than anything, is just for Moya to be safe, and seeing how she was scared that she'd get a control collar just breaks my heart, and I hate that. The thing with this, we've now got this woman Grazer who is trying to get some kind of peace treaty put together with the Scarans, and that's the last thing Scorpius wants, because Scorpius despises the Scarans. We saw how they treat him when he was growing up because he's part Sebastian, and this woman is deceptive. She kind of uses her femininity a lot, and we saw that with the officer, and she got him to attack John, and John nearly died. The guy ended up dying himself, but she's clever, that woman. She's wily, because she's like, oh, I'm worried for Scorpius, but I'm also worried for John because we've got this connection. Clever lady. She's probably going to be one to watch. I'm going to go watch the next episode. I will see you guys later, so thank you.